Hello, you archaeologists. I'm the John Structor. Welcome to the proximity. I'm having a Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood adventure. And I'm gonna clean my glasses quickly on my t-shirt. And now I can't see what's going on. There's a crystal, there's a bunny lady, there's a treasure box, and there are some quests. Those are achievements, aren't they? I actually legitimately can't see. Let's say this, like my arm, quite a short arm, if I lean forwards a tiny bit, I can touch the mic. That's halfway between me and the TV, and I can't see the word achievements. And that's a 50-inch TV. I'm pointing at the edges, you can't really see. Anyway, I am blind, and I'm slowly becoming blinder. We need to go one of two directions. Maybe, perhaps we'll go the other direction instead. Perhaps that'll fare better. We don't have to play as our samurai. Oh, there's Lise. Oh, hang on. Snell's still there. I booked today off. I might try and book Thursday off as well. That's not sure why I did that.
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity, who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Is this the way we came? We're glamour in place here too. No, this is a new place. As you have noticed, so far as Imperials are concerned, it's not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The villages to the east keep watch for patrols as we move. Some more birds, hornbill, some trees, some flowers, some monoliths. It's the last forest. Wispy woo. And who's that? It's Mifrid and Lise, somehow ahead of me. Nary an Imperial in sight, that's a mercy. Ala Mhigo's due east past the bridge, follow me, it's not much further. Look at that bird. What are you? Bim 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 bim. Is that a moth? It's an ichnemoth. And there's a fluturini. There's certainly not a butterfly. Actually, a butterfly, that sounds to be fucking terrifying. But, they're lovely in computer games. That's an iguana. It's a chapuli. Oh no. No, Chapuli. We have no quarrel with you. We're having a good old explore at the moment. No, Chapuli, I have no quarrel with you either. I'm trying to reach this crystal. No, Chapuli. may have to fight this Tripoli. We don't. You knew better. Mefred, my old friend. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Ala Mhigo. Feels strange coming home like this. I've always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry, this has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. And we do, but as I said back in the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his calls to arms. As for why we came to this particular village, it's rumoured that Ala Mhigo lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, could be either sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech to the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, you might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. We need a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do afterwards. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Happy running. Now the quest is complete. We can get our shoes for our samurai. Some Gagna skin sandals. Ragnarfrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. Okay, but we should register this place. Then we can do the quest. So, presumably this represents half a level, half of level 60. Don't know you, traveller, you're a merchant. You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, Elder. Sincerest apologies that I did not send the word of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Ala Mhigo, and I would know of your recent troubles. Ah, you are comrades of Mefrid's, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men and left with many more. Such is the rumour. Is it true? They lit a fire in their hearts and dangled a dream before their tired eyes. Now you come to steal away what few may remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, with no part in his schemes. Made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time, cold comfort for the dead and the ones left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our god. They demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fibre of my being. But hate's not enough, Mefrid. Can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go. Now, leave us be. Never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. I've got a quarry that was producing barely enough to keep us fed. And that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. Yes, I've got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. What in the hell's are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. They're Mako eyes. Lise Hext. And I'm here to take back my homeland. Barauka, last time I saw you, you were, I don't know if you're even still alive. I never thought you'd come. I almost didn't. My sister never will. Lots of others won't either. And that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You sound like him. As you say, I've got no right to tell you to leave. Halagana, as much as your home as it is mine. I say to you again, you can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Sorry, I'm... Let's go. It just does a disc. Oh, not a curl. What's that shiny turtle? What are you? I do shine. It's a dust anilla. What? But what are you? I'm unsure what you are. I need to get my chocolate back out. That could have been handled better, but what is done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. I was hoping that Ragnarfrid might help us recruit some of his people. But that clearly is not going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll need to first regain their trust. It's risky, but we should do a bunch of side quests for them. So we approach the villages directly, see what problems they've got, see if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Give me the samurai shoes. Now the quest is complete. You get fucking loads of the quests. Okay. Cool. The Lady Buddington. No, Lady Buddington. It's not appropriate right now. Look at this angry cat. Yeah. Do 5,000 rocks? New face now, Lagana? Huh? What are you asking me then? Stranger and a generous soul besides, bollocks. There's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. But on the other hand, if you're an Imperial agent, I expect you to go about your business with more discretion. Welcome me. You really are here to help, aren't you? Well, very well. I'll take you up on the offer, stranger. Little brother's working the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go get it? A fetch quest. Right then. Trident Quell is his name. Ask for him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. But what about you, Griseldis? Best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down on their luck? Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to. I don't know. What did your leg used to be like? Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard day labour's right out. Too much pain and trouble for the others. There's a tea that what helps it with it though. I need to grind chipuli horn. Oh, the chipulis. And a hornbill talon for the blend. I saw the hornbills as well. I can do both of those. Eh? You'll go and get some for me, just like that. You needn't trouble yourself so. But I shall. For computer games. Joke's on you. No, I'm not going to do that. Is that a chipuli? Where I left the chipulis? Come here, chipuli. I remember you chasing me. It's time to get our revenge. Ka-pa-pa-pa. Snail's one. Sorry, Master. I must go all out just this one time. On this Chipurli. Actually, no, I didn't need that at all. There's no reason not to immediately hand that in. Nope, there is, because we're not done with the quest. We ride. Yeah, you saw what happened with the other Chipurli. Oh, bridge. Do they not lead anywhere? How strange. There's a butterfly. There's a butterfly. I know it's called a fluterini. It's aggressive. I have no quarrel with you. Oh, and that guy, he can't stop his quarry. It's not quite the same thing. Winging it. Wings of orange herald the morn. Wings of white herald the night. Wings of gold. Ah, that does something else. What else? Not really sure, to be honest. But it does something. It's one of those hornbills. Right. We'll go aggressive. It's a good trick. There we go. We've done one of the things that need doing. We'll probably have to teleport back anyway, so we might as well keep going. I feel like that would be more efficient. Back into the last forest. Is this a forest? Not very dense. Sky. I'm going to move the microphone a little closer. Curious as to the volumes, but I'll have to wait till somebody joins me before I can really tell. I did mess about with them. Sometimes not a great idea, but the bars look good to me. Da-ba-da. Who's attacking us? It's another Chipurli. He didn't see the incident with the first Chipurli, and don't blame him. Oh, you're the leftovers, are you? Not like my brothers to send someone in instead, but so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding in heavy, mind, so be careful when you pick them up. They're unconscionably heavy sacks. Fucking windy. And then I guess we return. New face, you have my leftovers. Do you have my experience points? Well, I'll be. You actually went and bought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. Saltpeter for making the fire sand, in case you're curious of what it's for. The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. Taking hard for my brother to pass for another plodding quarryman, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell sutlers of what trade with the resistance. It's a living, and a way of fighting back besides, our way of splitting in the Garlean's eyes for putting our father in the Imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive, even though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we'd caught fighting for the resistance. He'd not. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find most folks here ain't much difference. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the results is the same. I suppose I just wanted you to know, so that we know why you're here, and that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. Here's a bunch of experience points. Got a while. What brings you back to Allegana? What is your stuff? Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. Country's hard on people. It's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known that I'm not to be helped. Dead man's good for one lesson, you know, or he's a live one. You were the resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God rest his soul, was definitely sick at the time. So I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs, and then I had a good fortune to run into Imperial patrol. A weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that it would have made a difference if I'd fought back. I knew that what a lot of them were about the moment that centurion laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. By the time I limped back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too. Many others I imagine, help them too, if you like. I'd be grateful to say thank you, but beyond that I wouldn't help for much. Now our quest is complete. Right, one more quest and we're level 61. And so right now we're in a reasonably good place. Archer gets boots of aiming, which won't be good for the archer, but like it'll be a new design at least. Ah, there you are. Now I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. I do have a cup of tea as well, let's not forget. Recently, the Imperial has been swooping in villages unannounced, seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling in case they might be in league with the resistance. Not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got left. How's Lise getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her, that is. Well, let us check. Earn our boots. That youth seems kind of cynical, though. Probably not a good idea to talk to him. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you the past 20 years? Where were you when we were going... How old is she supposed to be? Being ground under the Black Wolf's boot. Black Wolf's boot? Black Wolf's boot. On the other side of this bastard wall, living the high life, I wager. That's not fair. You learn Kung Fu. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends deigning to help us poor, unfortunate souls. Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave all of you, before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Ala Mhigo. Let's go and find Mefrid. A life more ordinary. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow, I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angry. I haven't lived through it like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, Lise. I ran too, but if I hadn't, I'd never met Naive like all the rest of you. We might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices. Sorry, I kicked the mic table. Nor will I apologise to them. There's more than one way to fight. I think we need the mic in view, and yeah, then it looks less weird that I'm sort of sitting at this weird angle. Help! Somebody help! We need help! I don't like the sound of that one bit. It wasn't really putting the effort in. Well, crap, the tributum, the bloody ratmen, the damn it all. You there, take a deep breath. Cheers, and then tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Kikern attacked. Not the Kikern. They took my brother and our money. Took them where? Ruins to the south of here, just an old temple before they came. Listen, Miqo'te's the only family I've got. If I lose him, the ziggurat, the ratman took them here, is as good as dead. Oh, he's not that cynical. And we've got to go after them. If there's a chance our brother is still alive, we have to try. You're right, Lise. We got the help of them. If not for missing land, then for the tributum, the Galleons won't suffer excuses if they're late. Now our quest is complete. And I was wrong, it wasn't quite the level. But this one shall be, hopefully. Merfrid, understand you must act quickly to save Miqo'te. So Miqo'te is being held somewhere at the ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by the host Kikern bandits. That about covers it. Then be prepared to fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there sure is a lot of them. Let us go. Yeah, at some point we're probably not going to be able to level 3 or even possibly 2, but it is nice to try at the start while it's giving out like that much experience points. It's these giant moths. Blood glider. No, that's... No, I don't want to be in that situation. Meat eater. Just love the designation of meat eater. It's like, oh, I'm a meat eater. Okay. I messed that up, didn't I? I don't get how the meditation works. Oh, do I need to have... Okay. I'm gonna try something. Later. I'll try it when the bars are filled back up. Please let me go, I'm begging you, I don't want to die. Ooh, it's an inverted pyramid. I've seen this in the pictures. Hear that? I think it came from the top of the ziggurat. All the Kikern have been, like, improved. Who dares come to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat, ours to eat. If we knew it'd come to this, kill them quick before they alert the others. You sense a slavering presence. So now if I store it... Okay. Including facing different direction. So I think it only went up because I was in a fight, not doing any other action. What a weird... I'm not sure I get it. So I just sort of have to take attacks and it'll build up my bar. If I want to have just like a load for the next fight. It's not even inverted, it's like two. Like this one's inverted, but it was on top of a normal one. Oops. Yeah, I'm actually not doing great. Oops. Not sure if I just wasn't paying attention then or what. I had to have made this at least 40 minutes ago. Why is it so hot? I guess it's just hot today. Sort of strange. Oh, I see wind up there. How do I get there? Let's grab that before I forget. Pim, 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 pim. Oh, that just... Try this one more time. I'm still a little tired and I feel like it's showing. It's weird, it's midday. Look at that. I do have some caffeine. I mean, I've been drinking tea. I'm assuming the ziggurat is important for actual plot reasons as well. You know, we've got to get their lickety split. Up the ziggurat, I mean. Maybe I should have been doing like AoE attacks instead. Well, thank you for the Choco region. It's probably reset the quest, but wow, I'm really struggling with this one. I mean, I'll just do it with my bow and arrow, but you know what they say, if in doubt, get out your bow and arrow. I mean, it's failed on every other occasion because I've been like, I don't know if I can cook this meal, and then I get out my bow and arrow, and it's just not helped at all, won't I? But now, right now, I reckon the advice might actually serve me well for once. My cup of tea. Yeah, I can kite them at least, the archer. What's this? Troubadour. When did we get Troubadour? I took the wrong one. Raga, what did I ever do to deserve this? I've gone to bed hungry for months. My skin and bones hardly makes me a snack, much less a meal. Oh, you found him. You'd think they'd eat the bird. Wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us, it's gonna be alright. My sister? Oh, Raga be praised, she's safe. And you fought for your way in here just for me? I think there's still good, brave folk in this world. We should go before the key come, return in force. Do you still have the tributum? The gods of the tributum, the Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. What, right now, in your condition? Don't understand, we were given a warning last month for being short. We don't make it in time, but there's no telling what will happen to me or my sister. And my sister, by the way. There's probably some defensive stat that I'm not putting on. Well, that's just one attack. Ooh. North would be good for meditate. Glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, I've got a bad feeling about this. Now we've leveled up Black Wolf's pups, and we get ourselves a new bow, and it's actually better as well. Oh, that's a good looking bow. I wish I could turn the camera and stuff, but of course we can't get the what's it called then? Well, maybe the dancing thing is not in this one. That's interesting. Listen, Mefrid, I think we need to go after Miqo'te. Wait, you said you had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what they said, if they don't pay one way, they'll pay another. I know that I do. I just don't. I don't want to interfere. I want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then that's fine. Let's head down and see if we can pick up his trail. Is this going to kill us? Yeah, we can't. Haha! Good luck, Balthazar. Oh, this is actually where we want to be as well. Upon closer inspection, you've nothing to say. Closer inspection, what I was trying to say. Might have forgotten how to dance. Oh, it's all, yeah, I remember now. The Dirty Spire Chocobo Forever. Any luck? Chocobo Feather, is it I? By my reckoning? Sorry, it's my elbow slipped on me. It came from Miqo'te's bird, in which case, the collapsed bridge just up ahead. Hug the rocks and six of the shadows will find him soon enough. Blum 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 blum. Any minute now, he'll come. I expect he'll come thundering around the bend. You hear that? Get it covered quickly now. Clonk.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No! No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fake? How stupid do you think we are?
Stupid.
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
Oh, poor Chocobo.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this godforsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Ala Mhigans can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
The Ala Mhigans that are on the other side.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
It's a very anime name, Lord Xenos. Isn't that the name of literally the space dude, volcano soul man? You know what I mean.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
The commander was keen-eyed, but gods, that was a near thing. Tears me up and down to see his own kinsmen doing the bidding. See our own kinsmen do the bidding of the viceroy. But they made their choice, and if it comes to it, I'll cut down every last one of them myself. Speaking of, a new bow has dropped. Nope. What's in this one? I guess we'll grab the bed mage one. Miqo'te is alive, tribute to him's been paid, that's all that matters for now. I for one would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. I would best head back to Alagana and tell Ragnar I'm afraid his man got the job done. Table again. You regret of gratitude for what you've done. Miqo'te told me everything, how you fought with the Kikon and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met the skulls. How they beat him half to death. We could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Mefrid's a warrior, as is your comrade, and you're strong, just like your father, as much as plain. But thank Ralgor you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Miqo'te and his sister would have been branded insurgents, not the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than I can be said than for any of the gods knows how many others. Is that enough for you? To put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you see another day? That's right. You grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lise. For that I apologize. I know you always mean well. I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heavens, my witness. We've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it. Nor would I expect her to, but her father was stubborn as an ox too. She's set on walking the same path, but I pray she won't follow it to the same end. Well, she took a better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. We should go and see if she's alright. She's way over there. What's this move here? Ah. Sorry about running off like that. Ala Mhigo's terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know. No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it day after day, after day, after day, after day. I'm not completely naive, you know. I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels, or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Miqo'te to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked him. I can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran, and the look in her eyes when we talked about home. Home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. Been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say. Aye, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. 'Twasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village. When one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Miqo'te, but you did. Made me feel like a bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you have me. Asking to join the resistance. When you put it like that, I suppose I am. But not just me. There are others I know. Been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us. We're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your hearts bleed for Ala Mhigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome of Ralgor's reach. I mean, you're a happy bunny, but like, the mayor's not. I know obviously it's a computer game, it's going to work out, but like, what the mayor fears is a genuine, like, actual reasonable stance. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others. Send word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. With that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to the Reach. So that's one side done. And everyone's at level 61 at least. Will it switch if I go down here? Also, oh, there's two. There's 2 exits or the same exit? Just curious to see what happens if I start this quest. Because if we play our cards right, we could be done with Stormblood. Not the patches. I'm not getting the patches done, blimey. But that doesn't bode well, does it? Yeah, I've kind of forgotten how to play as this character. Doesn't that fucking everyone's decided to join in? I think I actually did the quest. Fine, whatever. Bim 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 bim. Who's that? Oh, you're the new base tribe, or one of them. Just magical floating there like you're a One Piece character. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. It was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. No, thank you for giving me the opportunity to find out what our people have been going through these past 20 years. It's been humbling and troubling too. I've heard about the skulls, but it was the first time I've seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers. Maybe that's how I think of them myself. If our paths ever cross, we'll kill all of them apart from the ones with the faces. We'll save those ones on the battlefield. But when, not if, the day will come, lice bitches. You can't afford to hesitate when it does. Old, young, conscript, citizen, Galleon, Ala Mhigo, none of that matters. They've all got their less reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one. Lys, your father certainly was. Right then, I'll best begin preparing these new recruits. I have. Lys, it's been a pleasure. I will take the oil, I guess. Yes. I love the deeply inappropriate. Yes, we're winning a war! There's one of these things. I'll keep that in mind. Bim 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 bim. So you've gone there. We're reasonably close to this one. See what happens if we go this way. It's cloudy. Because of the fog. And the dust tower. Gonna run through these. What are you? There's a spider, some birds. We'll just run through them. It's fine. That one has a symbol on it. Bonus experience. Huh. Why bonus experience? So yeah, I'm a bit tired still for some reason. Don't quite have the energy. So when we land in the next place, like, looks like everything went to plan. Not that I'm surprised. The three soldiers I faced didn't put up much of a fight. Basically, when we get to the another big crystal, I'll probably let it go and come back an hour, eat some food maybe. It is 1 PM. It's a good time for food. Most of the Imperials we get out here are conscripts from other provinces with little training and even less conviction. It's grim work, killing men and women like that, but I doubt they'll do the same to you if no doubt they'd do the same to you if the roles were reversed. Don't you dare pity a man in armor. Conscript to know the soldier piloting one of those can kill a dozen good men in the blink of an eye. Not that I need to tell you that after what happened at the wall. Ooh. Oh yeah, I did see that. Sadly, probably not as good as this one. Oh yeah, with this silly set here. like this one. Although, again, it's going to cover up absolutely everything. I thought there was a bird on my shoulder then. I was like, oh, it comes with a bird. No. But yeah, it's not as good as... Well, we've got, oh, hang on, who's that for? Healing. Are they all the same? No, they're not. Yeah, we're going to Castrum Oriums. I believe we've rested long enough. We should resume our journey before someone notices their missing report. So we're just returning to where we were. So that's probably slightly quicker than I thought it was going to be. Because we already have that place, but we haven't officially arrived here though. We're back here, as it were. Give me a gate or give me liberty. What's going on here then? Clear, only Alliance patrols ahead. You said the forces of Castrum Oriens were under the command of the Flame General Raban Alden, did you not? By Raga, the bull of Ala Mhigo himself, never doomed to have a chance to meet the legend. Oh, no, yeah, we're literally there, okay. We'll get the quest then, because this is a little short for a stream, I think.
It is good to see you again, my friends. I hope you are here to tell me you have made contact with the Resistance.
We are, General.
Because we have.
Allow me to introduce Mhigo of Rolga's Reach.
At your service, sir. And may I say what an absolute honor it is to stand before the bull of Ala Mhigo.
These are not the blood sands, girl. You and I are but soldiers on a battlefield fighting for the same cause.
What's the...
As you say, General.
What's the blood sounds?
On behalf of Commander Kemp of the Ala Mhigan Resistance, I present to you our formal response.
Good. I'm glad we've reached an accord. Though I was not aware you had suffered such losses.
Aye. Some of our finest took part in the Griffin's doomed assault, and we've been struggling to find new recruits ever since. The massacres cast a pall over the whole Resistance, and many who might once have been open to joining us have since thought better of it.
After all of the Griffin's false promises, one can hardly blame them. They have no desire to give their lives for a lost cause.
We will not lie to them. This is war, and lives will be lost. Yet what we offer is not the fever dream of a madman, but true hope.
The people need proof of this, Father. Let us show it to them. I say we stand shoulder to shoulder with our new allies and engage the Garleans in open warfare. The Resistance must demonstrate that they can hold their own against Imperial regulars. And with our assistance, I am confident they can do just that. If we can achieve even a token victory, I believe it will serve to rekindle the hope of the Ala Mhigan people and inspire them to rise up once more.
Aye. Once word spread that we'd won a battle against the Gallians, I'd wager we'd have new recruits flocking to us from malms around. The question is, when and where do we strike?
I'm glad you asked. I have a plan.
Our scouts recently informed me of an interesting development at Castellium of Veladina, namely the arrival of shipment under the rumour to have come from the researched and developed facilities near the capital containing prototype Magitech armour. It is our assessment the armour is to be field tested here, most likely against Alliance forces, before the day is out. Damn it all, more Magitech weapons. The last thing we need. Your concern is not unwarranted, but we needn't despair just yet. The shipment is thought to have contained a single heavy unit and 1 or 2 support units. With a well-laid ambush, we are confident that we can destroy them, hindering their development and delaying future deployment. And should we carry out this as a joint endeavour with the Resistance, they will have their rallying cry. It would mean dropping all pretense about the Alliance, not wanting to go to war with the Empire, but you'd have a lot more folk willing to stand up and fight if they knew they weren't alone and you were going to have to do it eventually anyway. Exactly, so what I propose is simple. We harry their patrols to bait them into bringing their prototype weapons to the East End, where our Resistance allies will take them from behind. Simple indeed, and well within our capabilities. I see no reason to delay, especially if a field test is imminent. What say you? Assuming the Vice Marshal's intelligence is accurate, I agree with his assessment. With the fully support his plan, I'll notify my comrades at once. Understood. So one of my men bring you the details of the plan anon. I'm assuming there'll be a couple of quests here then. And we, for our part, will be fighting with the Alliance, yes? I somehow doubt you're intending to sit this one out. I just love killing people, you know? Now the quest is complete. These quests I'm going to ignore. I remember that. That should go in the thing anyway. What am I looking for? There we go. I kind of like the mid-range ones because they actually looks quite good, but it's like doesn't have the details. It's not as flash as say, you know, what we saw. And you know that's a bit rubbish, but it looks functional. If that makes any sense. That's subtly better. That one, like that one's flashy as fuck. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Have a little rest, eat a little food, get down tonight. Well, Maybe. At least some of those things. Thank you very much for watching this. I've been John Strutt. I've been having Stormblood Final Fantasy XIV adventure. I'll see you next time. Thank you.